me Shakira to have me here to talk about cyanide. If you all know, cyanide is a rapidly acting chemical and one of the famous poison. It has a reputation for causing an almost immediate death. It is known as slightly complicated compound because it refers to any chemical that contains carbon-nitrogen bond. So this may be confusing. It may be good or a bad compound of the cyano group. The cyano group, which has a carbon atom and a nitrogen atom which are linked via a triple bond, that is called as a cyano group. When it appears as an inorganic in the cyano group, it is present as an anion. Example like sodium cyanide, potassium cyanide, and hydrogen cyanide. It can be found in surprising places like in many safe-to-eat plant foods. Example like almonds, lima beans, soy, spinach, and even in seeds of common fruits such as apricots, apples, and peaches. In apple seed, it contains a compound called amygdalin. When chewed, the digestive enzyme react with this amygdalin and release cyanide, which is the harmful substance. They may have considerable amount of chemicals that are metabolized to form cyanide. The edible parts of this plant contain much lower amounts of this chemical, which is free from chemical and safe to eat. When it appears as an organic compound, the cyano group present is highly electronegative. This compound is known as nitriles. Therefore, nitrile compounds have been used in medications like citalopram and cimetidine. In the other hand, they aren't as toxic because they don't easily release this carbon-nitrogen ion, which is what acts as a poison in our body. Now, let's see the fun fact of cyanide. Cyanide is actually a byproduct of metabolism in the human body. It is exhaled in low amounts with every breath. Cyanide gas evaporates and disappears quickly in open spaces because it is less dense than normal air, so it will rise and making it less harmful outdoors. Usually, we are not directly exposed to cyanide. We could be exposed to cyanide by breathing air, drinking water, eating food, or even touching soil that contains cyanide. This form can appear as solids, liquids, or gases. Cyanide enters water, soil, or air as a result of both natural processes and industrial activities. We are most likely to encounter one of these forms in cigarette smoke and the combustion products of the synthetic materials such as plastics. When present in air, it is usually in the form of gaseous hydrogen cyanide, which is known as the most dangerous cyanide. Smoking cigarette is probably one of the major sources of cyanide exposure for people who do not work in cyanide-related industries. Before I pass over back to Ms. Shakira, here are a few examples of cyanide poisoning during the olden days. Hydrogen cyanide, under the name of Zyklon B, was used as a genocidal agent by the Germans in World War II. Reports have also indicated that during the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s, hydrogen cyanide gas may have been used along with other chemical agents against the inhabitants of the Kurdish city in Halabja in northern Iraq. Thank you.